Today I'm at Ferguson Range with a class of Infantry Mortar Leader Course students who are conducting their end of the course live fire. I spent the day with the class to find out what this course is providing these leaders and the global war on terror.
Fire.
Leaders from various units around the Army come to Fort Benning to take the Infantry Mortar Leader Course. It's a 5-week class designed to quickly train up Army leaders in the art of using the mortar weapon systems.
The purpose is to teach the officers and NCOs the proper way to use this equipment and how to employ, mortar platoons and become more efficient at their jobs when they do go back to a mortar platoon.
That's important for the success of the mission, because if the leaders are clueless as to what needs to happen, then how are they supposed to guide and to lead their subordinates?
Rotate it to impact, line up the arrow. Please take off 3 increments. We are going to be firing a charge 1 today. Who? Any questions? All right, good.
The course is mentally demanding, and the student leaders spend most of their time studying in the classroom.
Everything we do deals basically with math and algebra, how the round and air and temperature and humidity affects the flight of the round for accuracy on the target.
It's very intellectually demanding as far as the amount of testing and procedures that you need to do in order to be proficient in your job. Make sure that your subordinates know exactly what they're doing, so it has to be strenuous. We've only got 5 weeks here, and we've got to cover all the procedures involved in mortars, 3 different types of systems.
Soldiers today have mortar ballistic computers with GPS technology that accurately pinpoints their targets, but learning the old-fashioned way is just as important.
The old way is used as a backup, and we teach that in the beginning of the class, because we know these systems do have their little gremlins, and they do go down every now and then. I'm not taking away anything from that, but if they don't know the basic concept of how to use the system, then they're really not going to understand how to properly employ their unit or use that piece of equipment.
After successfully completing this course, these leaders will have another powerful tool to employ in their units to help them on the battlefield.
This is very important training. I think a lot of times some units, they tend to forget how important mortars are until they go through the course and they learn how difficult it is, but at the same time they learn that this is a very important part of employing their unit and using the mortar fire to disperse an enemy, destroy a target, using it for illumination at night, and helping our own troops succeed and be successful on the battlefield.
Everything that we learn here, as far as the newer systems and how everything's done, translates directly into today's war on terror.
It's through this course that these leaders gain the expertise to ensure its safe and proper use in their units, in training and on the battlefield.